So you get a 2 for 2 today. Again, I'm Tiffany coming back to you. I wanted to share as an extension to Tuesday, right? Um, I was led by this and I just wanted to jump back on and I wanted to share it with you. Um, it's also Testimony Tuesday, Testify Tuesday. Sometimes I don't know what the message will be and what's kind of imparted in my or implanted in my spirit until it happens. And so I was inclined to jump back on and share um, Testimony Tuesday. So Testimony Tuesday, what is that? Testimony Tuesday is what have you gone through, right? So I talked all about earlier on, turn it up, right? Do what you have to do, right? Move forward, set goals. But what have you gone through? When you think about what you've gone through, um, have you gone through something to come out of the other side so that you can share it with somebody else that it may help them? And when I say that to say, when I think about my own story, right? You know, and understanding why do I get on here every morning and why am I so inclined to share motivating, moments of motivation, encouragement, my experience, whatever. And that's because of my testimony. That's because of what I've been through and what I've come out of. And when we talk about testimony, by definition, that's a declaration, right? So I declare today that I came out of something. So guess what? I'm certified to have these types of conversations, and I'm certified to be able to share with you motivating, inspiring information that will help you. And the reason why is because I know where I came from. I remember where I came from, and I remember somebody helping me in this same way. Now, I might not have been this same platform, but I remember somebody helping me in that same way. And so that help, because of that help that I received, and if you ever have an opportunity to come out of a place and you have the opportunity to help somebody, reach back and grab them and help them. Never think we're too big in and of ourselves that it is that we can't help somebody else. And when I say all that to say, I'm talking to all those people out there that have gone through what I have gone through. And sometimes what that looks like is substance abuse. When you've gone through abusive relationships, when you've gone through some traumas, when you've gone through rape, when you've gone through divorce, when you've gone through single parenting, if you've gone through any stronghold, if you've gone through being overweight, if you've gone through, falling in and out of love, right? If you've gone through a severe job loss, if you've gone through the death of a loved one, if you've gone through the death of a parent, any of those things, all those things happened to me. And guess what? I'm still here. And guess what? I'm stronger than ever. And I remember making a declaration in my life at 26 years old. That's about, I don't want to tell my age, but that's a long time ago, right? At least 20 plus years ago, right? Where I made a decision to change my life and I didn't want to live like I was living anymore. And so what I did was I had to do the slow grind. So what did that look like for me? Cosmetology school, food stamps, welfare, supportive living environment. All those things is what I had to do to bring myself to the place that I am now. And so when I say that and I say a testimony, be a blessing to somebody sometimes with your story. Don't be afraid to say it. For a long time, I was afraid to share it because I'm in the corporate environment and I didn't want people to know my business, or more so, I didn't want people to judge me. But guess what? How can I help somebody and be of service? Because really it's about what I'm doing for the Creator. It's not about what I'm doing for other people. So when I jump on here, I was just inclined to share. When I jump on here, it's because of the work that it is that I know that has been imparted to me. And I know that because of the things that I've gone through, it can help somebody. It can truly, truly help somebody. So, so with every problem, there's a solution, right? With every story, there's a happy ending or there's a sad ending. And so I can say my story hasn't ended yet, but I can tell you that it went from sad to now very happy. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful to have gone through everything that I've gone through and be able to come to this place today. So what does that look like? A college student, soon to be a college graduate, a mother of 3 children, and 2 have graduated already and 1 is on the way. having success in my employment, starting from, an entry level position and moving up to a senior leader position. Having the ability to have access to certain rooms that I wouldn't normally have, or I would have otherwise not had I stayed in the same place as that 26-year-old girl who made those poor decisions very early on. Because remember, I told you younger Tiffany didn't set older Tiffany up for success. So I say all that to say, this is not me coming on here. First of all, I'm unscripted. First of all, I don't record more than once. Whatever it is that's said, that's why you hear the ums, the ahs, the oops, the all of that. That's why you hear all that. The stammers, the stutters, the stops, the starts, because I want it to be organic. I want it to be real. Because this work that I call it work because that's exactly what it is. This right here is the thing that motivates me every morning to get up. It's this. Getting on here and talking to the world and letting everyone know that there's joy in the journey. There is true joy in your journey, whatever your journey looks like and whatever you've been through. But don't stop. That's why I say don't stop every day. Don't stop. That's why I say don't give up. That's why I say faith without works is dead. That's why I say it's time to turn it up. That's why I get up, and that's why I have disciplines, and that's why I want to be disciplined today, and that's why there's commitment in my life. That's why. Because I don't want to go back there. And although I don't have any plans to go back there, if we don't have a plan, sometimes things are doomed to repeat. And that's not what I want in my life. So what do you want in your life? What have you gone through and come out? Because see, typically when we've gone through something that has impacted us enough, we know it's just like getting burned. We don't want to go back there anymore. So I encourage you, like I always say, keep going, keep moving. What's your testimony? How can you help somebody? How can you affect change in somebody's life? What's your purpose? We have a lot of people in life that are rich, wealthy, make a lot of money. I hope and pray to God that it is that whatever influence and platform that they have, they're using it to help somebody else. Because there's a lot of mothers that are struggling to take care of their children. Going to school, working hard every day. And so for me, I'm a motivational speaker, but I'm a motivational speaker that is a motivational speaker in the moment. So no, I may not have accomplished all that I want to accomplish in my life, but the message is clear. The message is if you want to do something, you want to stop something, you want to start something, you want to continue something, I'm your girl. I'm not a speaker that gets on here and says I've acclaimed and acquired all this fame and all of that, because I haven't. And this is a real life situation, and we have real life situations that happen. So what's been imparted in my spirit is get on here and talk about what's real. Don't get on here and talk about what's fake. Get on here and talk about how it is that you and your kids, sometimes you didn't eat so your kids could eat. Sometimes you walked out of your house and kept smiling because you knew, but you just got into an argument or you just were abused. But you walked out and you kept smiling. You hugged your children. You sent them off. Sometimes you go to work and you didn't have enough gas money, but you got there anyway. Sometimes it takes you 20 years to get your college degree, but you keep going. And that's why I say today, keep going. As long as you have breath in your body and you're on this side of the dirt and you're not on that side of the dirt, you can make it. And you have an opportunity to do something different. So keep it moving. And when I say I love you, I say I love you. I love you with God's love. I'm not saying that I love you in a fake or phony way. It's not cute to me. This is real work to me. Because I care about people. And because I care so much about people, it's important for me to continue to keep doing this, because don't lose hope. Don't give up. Keep going at all costs, no matter what. And I promise you, that girl that was 26 years old, that came from that place to this place, you can do it too. You can do it too. I love you all. Be well. I'll see you again.